How do you feel about Platinum Cutz? Today, I sojourn one of the most popular barbershops in Galveston, Chris Walker's Platinum Cutz, to talk to my personal barber, Broderick Clint Bell, and their new addition, Robert Castro.
Chattin is the place to be. Every day at 7 p.m. turn on your TV. You might see some things that you never see, but at the end of the day, it's reality. We talk about things that's good and bad, but it always stay good when you're chatting with Chad. We got spirit, got soul, got uplifting things, but you'll always be happy with the joy he brings. He's one of those guys, he's one of a kind. Any problems that you have, just keep them in mind. Before you know, he'll be there right by your side. It's almost like he's a spirit sent from the sky.
Chad with Chad Show.
Last year, in the summer of 2012, owner Chris Walker and barber Raymond Hackney had our groundbreaking interview.
You think about going to Ball High, you think about what's next. You know, what I'm going to do when I get there. Think about the whole course that it's going to take. And once you do that, you'll be a good chess player. You know, so don't think about one move, because your next move is more important than your first move.
Clint Bell, born in Galveston, Texas, raised in Cedar Terrace by his beloved mother, who worked as a radiologist at UTMB Hospital, and his father owned his very own mechanic shop called James & Son. In his early years, Clint's life was overcome with multiple trials and tribulations. He had to learn from his mistakes by living in a gang-infested area. In order to make his way, he opted to make money an illegal way. To gain solace, he loved to dance and cut hair. In 1985, he began cutting all the young men's hair in the area. That is when he was being mentored by Philo Mike, he said was a rap legend in Galveston. He surmounted those various trials and triumphantly graduated from notorious Ball High School on Galveston Island in 1992. I'm here with Clint Bell, Platinum Cutz, barber Platinum Cutz, my personal barber. Nice to have you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, all right.
How you been?
Nice to be
It's been
here.
a while. Last year I was here, you wasn't here, so.
Yeah, busy doing stuff, making
Busy
stuff happen.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel, Clint? I think about my mother and my cousin, who are cosmetologists, beauticians, and all my life I heard women say before they get out the chair, I feel beautiful, I feel sexy. How does it feel to know that you play a vital role in someone else's self-esteem?
It's a blessing.
How so?
It's a blessing knowing you could change someone's day, make them feel better about themselves and their self-esteem. It feels good.
So as a barber, what makes you stand out? What makes you so different?
My detailing and how I go into paint my canvas on my artwork about a haircut.
Okay, what point did you know? At what point did you know that you had the gift to cut someone's hair?
When I had my mother's house full of people from everywhere trying to get a haircut by me.
By you?
By me.
So how did that feel?
It felt like I had it. It felt important. And it felt good.
You also have a raw talent in rapping. What artists inspired you?
Richard Bustamante inspired me, actually. He's a rapper from Galveston, a Hispanic rapper from Galveston. He had his own record label. Back in the day, I wanted to be with the record label, Salty Water Records, and I used to freestyle a lot. And he told me if I could come up with a rap, if I could write a rap, he'll sign me. So that motivated me, and I wrote a rap, and I came back, and I wrote my first song.
What was the first song?
The first song was something about hustling or something about getting some money. That's what
So what would you say which rapper would you say matches your personality?
I would say Busta Rhymes match my personality because he's original.
And I could believe that too. You kind of look like
he's diverse. He's legendary. That matches me.
What artist would you say mystifies you? What artist would you say confuse you?
It's this rapper from Atlanta. His name is Shahada Prince. I like him. He confuses me, but I like his technique.
Mm-hmm. In December of 2012, you lost your best friend, Vinche?
Yes.
December 6th, 2012, Clint's best friend, Vinche Lewis, committed suicide by jumping off the apex of Galveston's causeway. How did that affect you?
It affected me deeply. I lost my best friend, and it made me feel like I lost my best friend. It still affects me to this day.
What do you think? This is what I want to know, because from what the news says, that he jumped off of a bridge, the causeway actually.
Yeah.
What do you think went through his head for him to take his life in that way?
I don't know. I really can't put it in detail. I don't know.
You don't know. He didn't give you any signs of depression or?
No, not at all. He came here, he got a haircut, we talked like we usually talk, and that was it. That was it. And he left out the door. It was just a regular day.
Mm-hmm. Where were you when you received the news?
I was right here at the barber shop cutting hair when I first heard.
Mm-hmm. What did you do when you heard the news?
I went directly to the spot where they say it happened at. Checked it out.
Mm-hmm. And what was going through your mind?
Disbelief.
Describe the feeling that you had when you realized that you would no longer have a conversation with him anymore.
I was devastated. It was devastating news because we were so close.
Mm-hmm. In 2006, he lost his beloved mother. She fell asleep in death, which caused him great pain, which affected his musical intellect. You also lost your mom. What is the best advice she has ever given you that you will forever take with you?
She told me, she always told me, Jesus loves you and I do too. And I take that with me right now to this day.
Mm-hmm. Did losing, you think about when you lose close friends and family, it gives you a different outlook? Did that do that? Did it give you a different outlook on life?
Yes, it let me know that life is short, life is precious. You're supposed to live every day like it's your last. You're supposed to love your loved ones. And you're supposed to forgive and keep moving. Mm-hmm. That's it.
So, and you also said that you lived in your car?
Yes. I had some bad times transitioning, getting my house remodeled. Just went through a couple of things and had to do what I had to do to survive.
Mm-hmm. So what gave you the hope for something better?
My faith always gave me hope.
Mm-hmm.
Always gave me hope.
What about it?
Just knowing God is good and tomorrow's a new day and good things gonna come.
Mm-hmm. It has been said that you cannot question God.
Mm-hmm.
If you could ask him a question, what would that be?
I would ask him, did I use my talents and my gifts correctly? Did I use what I was supposed to use to my best ability? Mm-hmm. I would ask him that.
Who are you?
I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a loving person. And I'm just a positive brother.
Mm-hmm. We'll be right back.
Some people were raised and some people just grew up. So, we was raised right. Mm-hmm. So we respect from the oldest to the youngest.
Mm-hmm. Don't you dare touch that remote. Notice Chad's choice of the week. 6 minutes till sunrise.
If you're thinking you're too cool to boogie, boy, oh boy, have I got news for you. Everybody here tonight must boogie. Let me tell you, you are no exception to the rule. Oh, now get on up on the floor, 'cause we're gonna boogie, oogie, oogie till you just can't boogie no more. Boogie, boogie no more. Boogie, boogie no more. Boogie, boogie no more. Boogie to my music. Don't you wanna boogie? Don't you wanna boogie? Boogie, boogie nights. Boogie! Don't you wanna boogie? Don't you wanna boogie? Boogie, boogie nights. Boogie!
It's the Chattin with Chat. It's the Chattin with Chat. It's the Chattin.
Okay, we're back at the best barbershop in the world, I feel. It's the best barbershop.
Yes.
How do
I
you
agree.
feel about Platinum Cutz?
I love this place. This
What
is
about
like,
it? What about it that you love?
man, there's nothing like a black barbershop.
You ain't lying.
You can say what you want to say in the barbershop. It's all good. We have good conversation, good topics. Everybody positive. You know, you deal with the elements that come in the door. You never know who's coming in. You never know how to deal with it, but you deal with it.
But you know, Platinum Cutz has its limits though. As far as free talking, you know, you know how far to go.
Yeah.
I remember I visited one barbershop. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
I didn't like it none whatsoever because of the vulgarity. You know,
the respect.
yeah, the respect. Little children came in, they still didn't respect the children, the elderly. So Platinum is very unique.
It's not like that around here.
Yeah, it's
some
not.
people was raised and some people just grew up. So, you know, we was raised right. So we respect from the oldest to the youngest.
What makes you happy, Clint?
What makes me happy? My family make me happy. My kids make me happy. I have a new love in my life. That make me happy.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that going?
That's going pretty good. It goes how love goes. Yeah.
What would be your best relationship advice?
My best relationship advice, treat somebody like you want them to treat you.
What keeps you happy?
What keeps me happy, being positive, having faith keep me happy, my daughters keep me happy, my family keep me happy, and having a will and having a drive and having a goal keeps me happy.
What is the best life lesson that you believe that you have received?
The best life lesson would be trust God no matter what it looked like. That's one.
What would you say the best life lesson you have given to someone?
The best life lesson will be you get out of it what you put into it and stay positive and keep going.
After viewing Clint's hit single, Hustlers and Paper Chasers, the Galveston Housing Authority frowned upon such a deplorable music video. Clint said, after watching his video, the Galveston Housing Authority fought fist and foot and made a decision not to build low-income homes for low-income families on Galveston Island. You also had a confrontation with the Galveston Housing Authority with your, is it paper chasing?
Hustlers and Paper Chasers.
Hustlers and Paper.
Yeah.
Why?
I think the Galveston Housing Authority picked my video out of all the videos that they could have picked out because it was a Galveston inner city story I was telling about the way it is in Galveston and the way we come up and the street life. It's just a street life, it's just a real song. And they pulled that song and talked about it because they was trying to say that these are the people that was coming back to Galveston, moving back from the hurricane, and they was trying to use my video as a scapegoat for these people in Galveston not to have a place to live. I just thought it was ludicrous.
And so how did you vindicate yourself?
I went to City Hall, me and Chris, the owner here, and we went up there to see what was going on, and I went up there to clear my name and let them know what was going on with me. Just because I wrote a song don't mean I'm a negative drug dealer or a gangster or a thug or whatever they was trying to make me out to be. It's not like that. I'm just an entrepreneur. I wrote a song and I did something with it.
Thanks. Judge. We'll be right back with Robert Castro. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
I'm really proud of myself for getting my license. That's a big accomplishment for me because that's something I really wanted.
When we come back, we'll meet Robert Castro, Platinum Cutz, new edition. In the meantime, check out Chad's Choice, Sean Taylor.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs. I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me, baby, can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a truth withholding nothing. You came out in front and I was hiding. But now I'm so much better, and if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life, you're a friend of mine.
It's the Chattin with Chad. It's the Chattin with Chad. It's the Chattin with Chad.
Robert Castro, Galveston, Texas native, grew up in Galveston with much support from his friends and family. He graduated from Ball High School the same year I graduated, which is 2010. After high school, he went to K&G Barber College and graduated 2012. His plans is to have his clientele grow more and more as the days and months and years go by. We're back with Robert Castro, a new member of Platinum Cutz. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
It's been a while. We graduated together.
Yeah, we did. 2010.
2010. So you are here now.
Mm-hmm.
Why you choose platinum?
Well, in all honesty, at first I was supposed to work at a different barber shop, but I thought the booth rent wasn't fair. So for a minute I didn't know where I was going to end up at. So my girlfriend always told me, why don't you go try where you used to get your hair cut at growing up. And I never thought I would have a chance to work here with, the guys, and Chris gave me a chance, and that's how it happened.
So explain that feeling. How was that feeling like when you finally came on board?
My first day was crazy. I was nervous and I was scared and excited at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I always knew I could cut hair good, but I just wanted to take it to the next level, and I'm here now and I really don't regret it.
Mm-hmm. So when did you know? I asked Clint just a while ago, when did he know he had it? When did you know you had an admiration for cutting hair?
When I was in college, I was going for avionics, and I was cutting hair over there, and most of my classmates really liked the way I cut hair, and they would always encourage me, you should get your license because you're really good at it. And really that's when I felt I was, I'm supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm. So how do you sharpen your skills? Although you're just starting out, how do you sharpen your skills in cutting hair?
Well, I always motivate myself by looking at Clint and Chris and Ray, and I always motivate myself to just, perfecting my styles.
Mm-hmm.
And to sharpen my skills, really, sometimes I get on the internet, look up haircuts, little tricks and details that I could do to improve myself.
Mm-hmm. Being that you are new, how do you handle rejection?
Well, I get rejected, and I never let it bother me. I never let it ruin my day. And most of the customers that are here already know I can cut hair, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how.
Mm-hmm. How would you describe your business partners, Chris, Raymond, and Clint?
They're like my big brothers. They always look out for me. They never let nobody disrespect me, and they always give me the best advice, business-wise, and on my personal life too.
Mm-hmm. I think about where I would be in 5 years from now. Where do you see yourself 5 years from today?
Raising my son the same way my father raised me, and being successful, and just proving some people wrong, and just enjoying life.
Mm-hmm. What are you most proud of?
Well, I'm most proud of right now is, I'm pretty excited of having a boy on the way. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait to meet him, hold him, start my life.
Mm-hmm. In what ways are you creating a more meaningful life for yourself? Do you pray?
I pray.
Uh-huh.
God's always first.
Uh-huh.
And, praying makes me feel better.
It does.
And I think just God has a plan for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I'm following the path that He wants me to right now. Mm-hmm. And that makes me feel good about myself.
Mm-hmm. You did good, sir.
Thank
to
you,
be
sir.
your first interview, I have to say you did good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We'll be right back, people. All right, everybody, notice Chad's next choice, Michelle Jenkins.
You said you'd be here by 9. Instead, you took your time. You didn't think to call me, boy. Here I sit, trying not to cry, asking myself why you do this to me. this to me. Since you're not around for me to tell you, baby, face to face, I'm writing you a letter, and this is what I have to say. Instead you told me yours and someone else was on your mind. What you did to me, what you done to me, what you did to me, look what you done to me, baby. That you were someone who would take me around until you played with my emotions and you made me cry. What you did to me, what you done to me, yeah. Can't take what you done to me, yeah.
It's the Chattin with Chat. It's the Chattin with Chat. It's the Chattin with Chat.
What I know for sure, these four men changes the look of Galveston one head at a time with their outstanding, impeccable, phenomenal, and platinum cuts. Until we meet again, everybody. Bye-bye.